Hello. This is a sterilizer. They use them in clinics for cleaning their instruments and such. It had a loud popping sound and then no function at all. So original diagnosis, checked 120 here. We were good here. Followed it down to the bottom. We got power here, but from here going in, nothing. So bad board. That's what I ordered. Everything is back now and installed. I did do a quick little boot up, and it is turning on, so that's a good sign. Okay, to get into diagnostics, switch 1 right here to the right. I usually use a screw, just kind of flick it over, and then power the unit back on. Once powered back on, just go into diagnostic. We're going to do the IO test and just go through, and we're going to test each valve. The air valve is in top right up there. You're going to hear a relay click here and the valve snap. You want to hear 2 good ones on both. We're going to test both the relays for the fill valve, which is this one, and the vent valve to make sure they're all working fine, and then we'll run a test cycle. Okay, here goes the air valve. Sounds good. Vent valve. Sounds good. The fill valve, make sure the door's closed or push down on this switch in order to trigger the fill valve. Just make sure if you do it quickly, because it'll open up the valve, and the water from the reservoir that's on the other side will start to spill into the chamber. Sounds good. Now we need to get into the configurations. Switch 1 over, switch 2 that way. Make sure you restart it, unplug it, plug it back in. You'll get into configuration, you hit start, you'll see the chamber size on here. You go, if it's not set for 11 inch, this case this is an 11 inch diameter sterilizer, you change it from 9 to 11. Okay, and now with both switches back to the left, we're going to go ahead and restart it, turn it back on. You go into select cycle, you're going to choose unwrapped, and then we're going to run the cycle. This is going to take about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how cold the unit is. In this case it's probably going to take about 45. I'll have you guys skip all that. A little side note, this will trigger at 13.6 psi, which it did. It's just opening the air valve in the back to cycle the air pressure inside the chamber so the temperature can go up along with pressure. After it gets to 13.5 psi three times. After the third one, it's going to reach up to about 29 to 32 psi. As long as it gets to 273 for the 3-minute sterilizer cycle, good to go.